Boy, you guys are passionate about Virgin Voyages. Since we broke the news of the new fares yesterday, man, there has been chatter all over the internet, right here in this very forum, and a lot of it is negative. And I want to ask everybody, take a breath, take a step back. It's not as bad as you think it is. Now, if you have been booking Virgin Voyages for the past 3 years, your Virgin Voyages you know and love is still there. You've been booking with basically the essential fare. The essential fare is essentially the exact same situation, the same experience that you've been booking with for the past 3 years with two changes. One, the gratuities were pulled out so you can see them. So just like other cruise lines show a line item of $140 for service charges, gratuities, Virgin Voyages is going to show that to you now. The other change was to make it so you can't change both sailors in a room with the essential fare. You can only change one. That's exactly the same as all of the rest of the cruise industry. So it kind of brought them in line. Now they did make it a little bit more restrictive, and I've reached out to Virgin Voyages about this. They said sailor one must sail. With all the other cruise lines, it's either sailor. You know, anybody who's on the original booking, at least one of them must sail. So I reached out to Virgin and said, hey, maybe you can make a tweak on that and just say one of them. Other than that, everything's exactly the same. You still got all your restaurants, you still got Wi-Fi, you still got the soft drinks, and you still got the group exercise classes. The only thing that changed was they pulled the gratuities out, and then they made it a little bit more restrictive on who you can change. Now, I've been booking Virgin Voyages for 3 years now, somewhere over 400 bookings just with Virgin Voyages. In all of that time, I can only recall twice having to change both sailors out of the room. So I really haven't used that. It does get a little bit more restrictive for the solo travelers because, you know, then they can't change anybody. But again, in that many bookings, I actually don't even recall changing a solo sailor for another one because the first one couldn't go on the cruise. So that's just a slight change modification, and now you see the gratuities. Otherwise, the essential fare is exactly what you've been booking. And if you like what you've been booking, if you like what you've been getting with the essential fare, then that's probably the one you're going to book. And then on both sides of that, they gave us a lower fare option, they gave us a higher fare option with more premium perks on it. To be honest, I've been getting requests for both sides of the equation. It's like, I would love to just not have to pay quite as much. I don't really care about the dining. And I would like premium Wi-Fi. I would like to, have some more perks on it. That's all Virgin Voyages did. So if you really like the way Virgin works now, book the essential, stay with the essential. You're still gonna have the same Virgin Voyages that you've always known and loved. Change is really the only constant in life. Everything is going to change. And to be honest with you, this is a very minor change compared to the things we've been seeing across the cruise industry. So I hope everybody can just kind of take a breath, take a beat, step back for a minute. The changes are not as big and dramatic as some people are making them out to be. I hope that was helpful, and if we can help you plan your Virgin Voyage or any cruise or land vacation out there, just reach out. Where'sWalterTravel.com. Have an awesome day, everybody.